Hi everyone. All right, Turo support story of the day. So frustrating. So the other day I had my 6 Series BMW that was out on a trip and the renter was late. And of course, the renter didn't give me any notice. He also wasn't the best renter in the world. For the pickup was set to my location because I did not have delivery available for his location or really available for that day due to my schedule. So the guy messaged me so many times insisting that I deliver the car and that he would pay for an Uber to bring me back. And it was just, I couldn't do it. My schedule just did not allow for it. And so I continued to message him back. I apologized. I was super nice about it. I explained that, I have multiple cars going out. It's Friday. I just can't accommodate that delivery. And especially to your location in peak traffic time, it's going to take me at least 45 minutes to get there. So I explained that to him like 2 or 3 times because he kept asking, and then I followed up with him and asked him, okay, hey, let me know if this reservation is still going to work out for you, and if it's not, then you're more than welcome to cancel the trip. He never heard back. I never heard back from him. I waited and I waited. It was already past his reservation pickup time. I even checked in to see if he was going to pick it up, when he would be here, and no response from the guy. Then I'm out running errands because I have other rentals going on. So I get a message from him saying, hey, I'm here standing by the car. And that is so frustrating because oh my God, one, you don't answer, you don't respond, and then you just show up and I'm not even there. So then whatever, I finished up doing what I was doing and I tried to make my way back to him as quickly as I could, handed off the car, and the trip proceeded. Then Sunday, the car was due back at 5 p.m. I didn't get any notice from him that he was going to be late, no communication until at least I think it was an hour after the trip was supposed to be over. So he messages me an hour later saying, hey, I'm coming from LA. I'll be there in 20 minutes. There's a lot of traffic. And I was like, sure, that's fine. No problem. But I do have to notify you that, late fees do apply due to Turo's policy. I have to send you this message in order for me to make sure that the car is covered under insurance. And so I sent that message to him. No response. 20-30 minutes go by. The car never came back, and I had to leave for the evening. So I had to leave. I sent him a message. I said, hey, you're still not back. I'm not sure how far out you are. Please let me know. And I didn't let him know that I wasn't going to be there. And then he finally responded to me, and it was another hour delay. And oftentimes when you have renters like that who continue to delay by timeframes that don't make sense, then I feel like you really never know when the car is coming out. So it's unlikely that, I could have someone else book that car for the evening. Anyways, long story short, I had to report the late return to support, during the time that I was still waiting for the car to come back. And of course, support offers you the option to collect for late fees. And yes, I am going to collect for late fees because one, you're messing with my schedule, and two, because I don't know when you're bringing back the car, because all the time estimates you've given me have been inaccurate. I have to make the car unavailable for the remainder of that day. So I did ask Turo to do the late fees, and still till this day I don't fully understand how they calculate the late fees, but basically I believe I received, it was $94, obviously because this car was a higher dollar amount for the day rate. So I received $94 for the late fees, and Turo charged the guest, I think it was $145. And I know that because then the next day the renter sent me a couple messages saying hey, I saw that I had these extra charges, and I contacted Turo, and Turo said, oh, the host opted in to charge for the late fees. So basically they pushed the blame off to the host and kind of create this awkward situation with you and the guest. And my feelings on that are, if you're going to take a part of the cut of the late fees, then they should mitigate that complaint from the renter and not create such a uncomfortable situation for the host. Turo should simply say that, yes, this is our policy that when a vehicle is returned late, the host has the rights to charge for late fees. And that's what the policy is. Not to kind of leave it open-ended oh, it's the host decision, because I have had renters in the past that have asked me to, oh, please contact support and tell them to refund me for the late fees, because they said that, oh, if you give the okay to refund the late fees, they'll issue that refund. And it's so frustrating because as a host, you're already dealing with a renter that's a pain to deal with. They're already late, they're not communicating well to you, and then on top of that, support doesn't mitigate the matter, so then it comes back around to you, and then you have to deal with it again. And you know, in the example of this guy messaged me on Turo, he texted me, he called me, and it's like, it's so frustrating, you know, because I don't want to deal with him. He was already a bad renter, and it was already an unpleasant experience, and this shouldn't be one more thing that I have to deal with. So in that sense, I feel like Turo's support should really support its host and help with these matters, when that could just be the end point and everything could stop right there. So yeah, just a little bit of a frustrating situation. Let me know what you guys have experienced, or if you've experienced anything like that. And you know, obviously it's situations like this that lead to all those negative reviews that we see online, and it's so frustrating because it seems like these are matters that could be so simply solved. But I don't know, that's just what it is. And it is what it is. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. If you get a chance, please do subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I'll keep you guys updated on the membership. And just to follow up on the enterprise video, because there's so many comments about people saying, oh, the lot's empty because all of their cars are out. No, I obviously would not put out that video if I didn't know for sure what the facts were. This video was taken in the morning. That enterprise is located in a very small strip mall. They have a main lot where they pull their cars from, and that is their staging area for cars that are going out. And all of those people, the enterprise people wash their cars at the same car wash that I go to. And I've been going to this car wash for years now, which means I'm friends with these people, and I talk to them on a daily basis, and they confirmed the fact that enterprise was absolutely dead. So yes, there was not cars going out. It was absolutely dead for them, just like it was on the Turo marketplace. So there's definitely a correlation there, people. All right, guys, that is it for me for now. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday and an amazing weekend ahead. Take care. Bye.